Hey guys, welcome back to Dave Talks Movies. I'm Dave, and today we're going to be covering the most exciting sequels in the first half of 2020. Now, these are all of the sequels that I saw coming out till the end of June that excited me. In the video, we're going to be covering what the movie is and why it's exciting. Now, you're going to be noticing during the video, I'm going to be sitting a little bit off to the side here. That's because up here in the corner, we're going to be having the movie posters for the movies that we're discussing. Now, I do want to remind you guys, these are just my personal opinions, and I want you guys to see the movies for their own because nobody can tell you what's good or not. Just watch what you want to watch. Now let's get into it. Alright guys, let's first start in January. Coming out January 17th, 2020, we have Bad Boys for Life. Now, if you were watching movies in the late 90s and early 2000s, you know of Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. With that being said, like me, you've been patiently waiting for the third installment of the Bad Boys franchise to come out. Back in action, you will have Will Smith and Martin Lawrence reprise their roles as Laurie and Burnett. Marcus and Mike have to confront new issues, career changes, midlife crisis, and others as they join a newly created elite team, AMMO, of the Miami Police Department to take down ruthless Armando Amas, the vicious leader of a Miami drug cartel. With them teaming up again, we're sure to see them play off each other's comedy, intensity. This one we'll have to keep our eyes on, though, to see if they can capture the excitement from the original two movies. Alright guys, so in February we really don't have anything exciting sequel-wise coming out. So we're going to hop right into March. On March 20th, we're looking at A Quiet Place Part 2. We have the original cast coming back to reprise their roles as the young Abbott family. Following the events at home, the Abbott family now has to face the terrors of the outside world. Forced to venture into the unknown, they realize that the creatures that hunt by sound are not the only threats lurking beyond the sand's path. This is exciting because we get to see them fight to stay alive again against the monsters, or the Death Angels as they're called, and we also get to see them face an unknown foe. In April, we have a big month with two major sequel releases. The first is the next installment of the 007 franchise, with Daniel Craig reprising his role as our favorite badass British MI6 operative James Bond. Now, this will be Craig's fifth and final Bond movie. With all five films tied closely together, and with Daniel Craig bringing an exciting performance one movie after another, we are expecting another explosive performance from him. Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived, though, when his old friend, Felix Leiter from the CIA, turns up asking for help. The mission is to rescue a kidnapped scientist, which turns out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto a trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. We then have the second big movie release with a family favorite, which is sure to excite everybody, Trolls World Tour. We have all of our favorite characters coming back. We go into the movie seeing Poppy and Branch discovering that they are but one of 6 different troll tribes scattered across over 6 different lands, devoted to 6 different kinds of music: funk, country, techno, classic, pop, and rock. Their world is about to get a lot bigger and a whole lot louder. A member of hard rock royalty, Queen Barb, aided by her father, King Thrash, wants to destroy all the other kinds of music to let rock reign supreme. With the fate of the world at stake, Poppy and Branch, along with their friends, set out to visit all the other lands and unify the trolls in harmony against Barb, who is looking to upstage them all. This is going to be exciting because we're sure to get all kinds of new songs, as well as all kinds of fun with everybody coming back again. In May, we have 3 major sequel releases. The first one is SpongeBob SquarePants Sponge on the Run. It's going to be a family-friendly movie. Except before the events of the TV series, SpongeBob goes on a trip to Camp Coral and meets some new friends. However, when his pet snail Gary gets kidnapped by Poseidon and taken to the lost city of Atlantic City, he and his new best friend Patrick must go on a rescue mission to save him from the dastardly plan of Poseidon before it's too late. The movie will also reveal the first time our beloved characters as kids meet at camp. A magical moment that brings a meaning to the power of true friendship. This is going to show how the two biggest animated friends of all time all began. The next major release we have is Spiral. It's a terrifying new chapter from the Book of Saw. Working in the shadows of an esteemed police veteran, played by Samuel L. Jackson, brash detective Ezekiel Zeke Banks, played by Chris Rock, and his rookie partner take charge of a grisly investigation into the murders that are eerily remnants of the city's gruesome past. Unwittingly entrapped in a deepening mystery, Zeke finds himself in the center of the killer's morbid game. This doesn't have some similar plot points to the earlier Saw movies, but I'm sure that the new traps are going to be amazing. Finally, we have F9, Fast and the Furious 9. Now, this seems like a continuation from the last Fast and the Furious movie. In it, we will have Cypher enlist the help of Jacob, Dom's younger brother, to take revenge on Dom and his team. Now, there's some big news from this movie, and it's apparently that Han never died. So they are bringing Han back from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, and we don't know who else they're bringing back. With the whole crew coming back again, we're sure to have all the fun from the other movies with some over-the-top stunts that are sure to blow our minds. Like April, June has two powerful sequels coming out. The first sequel is to the award-winning 2017 Wonder Woman. Part of the DC universe, we can now add Wonder Woman 1984 to their list of movies on June 5th. In this movie, we reconnect with Diana after the first movie. This time, the events take place during the Cold War era. After the exciting battle with her brother, we find her squaring off with a new formidable opponent, Cheetah. But the big news that we just got in is that they are bringing back Diana's love interest, Stephen Trevor, from the dead. We don't have any additional information at the moment, but we are sure to keep you guys updated in future videos about this movie. Now, the next one is really exciting. If you were an 80s baby or just loved movies, you will be excited to hear about this. On June 26th, we're getting the long talked about, long awaited Top Gun 2. The title of the movie is going to be Top Gun 2 Maverick. After more than 30 years of service, one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Mitchell, is where he belongs, pushing an envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging an advancement in ranks that would ground him. We have Tom Cruise showing back up as Maverick. We're hoping that it brings back all the action-packed sequences with today's technology upgrades. We do see Maverick going through and training new pilots as he gets called back to service. We're really excited about this one because we get to see all the dogfights and everything that we had from the first movie. Now, to point out a newer trend that's arising, they are bringing back original actors to play in the remakes to draw back the original audiences from the original movies. So, finishing up, we just want to tell you, remember, don't let anyone tell you what's good or not. Just watch what you want to watch. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and the notification button if you're new to us. Also visit our Facebook and Twitter pages, Dave Talks Movies. Also, if there's a top 10 category that you want us to cover or a new movie you want us to talk about, drop us a comment in either the comment section or on either page. Also, hit us up with our ideas and thoughts about what we were talking about today. This is Dave, signing off. I'll see you next time.